day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. This place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective... Has a go! It's there!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Brazil penetrate first. It is shot a goal! A chorus of approval here. It's really good play. And we have our very first corner. And he's taking no chances there. And now they can spring out of defence. And here's Thuram.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Bebeto unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Bebeto chance! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
That looks a good ball through. Nice ball, and he's had a shot! He's scored! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Thuram demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
France grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry.
He's had a hit! Cleared without hesitation. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well.
And Ribéry! Always going over the top.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And it's Griezmann. And smartly reclaimed. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And he's picked out the run. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior! Oh, he's been caught napping. Very nicely done. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. In with the challenge. Ribéry really struggling to influence the game. He's having a go! That's tidy. Mbappe did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. And that is a little undercooked. And that's a superb pass. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Serginho. He's played him through. Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, perfectly measured that. Oh, it's Bebeto. Tries a shot! Goal! Brazil! And they've got their lead back. It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Well, if he truly fancies his chances from here, he's going to need the best of the best.
It's a beauty! A finish right from the top draw! And once more we are all square. You score, we score!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed.
Well, he made it look effortless, clearly a training ground perfectionist.
This is quite a battle.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Diaby, he is just caressing the ball. Fabinho did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Vinicius Junior. Look at the space here. Swings it across. That's really well cleared. And he's there to retrieve it. Mbappe. Now it's Tura. Great hit!
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
Roberto Carlos. Aldair. Oh, he's found support out wide. There's the header! And he looked every bit the... And the whistle goes for half-time. Brazil playing their part in a real slugfest here. A glut of goals and nothing to suggest much is going to change. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement. What a good half. They've gone blow for blow, and it's 2-2.
Secrétariat du club, Jonathan, casquette bleue. Attention, changement.
Brazil get the second half going. Chouameni, he steps in, and that's the end of that. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Now it's Romario. Well, that's well spotted. Short changes him with that pass. Bebeto, real chance. Can he finish?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Neymar made a good run there. And the finish! It's in!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Well, he makes finishing look like a matter of fact. Why take extra touches?
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from Thuram? Fabinho gets it away. Brazil do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Gets his pass away. Saliba spots it and intercepts. Diaby. That's a little off target. Now it's Romario. That's a nicely measured pass. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Le nombre de spectateurs pour ce match,
Roberto Carlos.
306.
Brazil still have the cards to affect this game.
Well, the manager's got a decision to make here, whether he's happy to stick or twist.
Gilberto Silva. And he cuts out the supply. Mbappe. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Now it's Romario. Neymar. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Now it's Griezmann.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Roberto Carlos.
Yeah, the hat-trick is definitely on his mind, Peter. He wants to get it over with as quickly...
Oh, he's been caught on it here! And here's from Romario! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Romario deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always...
Vinicius Junior appears to be in some real discomfort. Is it his leg?
Yeah, maybe a touch of cramp, Peter. Hopefully nothing more serious than that.
Well, he is going to soldier on by the looks of it.
Le numéro 17, le numéro 18.
Brazil are making a change now.
Well, there is that saying, Peter, that if it isn't broke, don't try and fix it. But I suppose you don't want to risk anything in a game like this.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Nkunku. Ribery. Olise. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
France have it back and can go again. Thuram, and the shot! And that could have brought them level.
Thuram was already celebrating in his head and probably still can't process how the keeper denied him. What a stop!
It's their second corner of the game. And that could well leave a mark.
France really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Nkunku, Mbappe, defending of the desperate variety. Corner number 3 coming up. Gilberto Silva with the clearance. Saliba. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Neymar. Aimed beyond the defence. And he welcomes it in. Neymar. And it's Thiago Silva. And the keeper's got it again. No, that was never going to make it. Koundé.
France need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well
Il y aura
stopped.
2 minutes de temps additionnel.
Roberto Carlos. And that's it. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying colours.